Welcome to 2022 Stallions and the first Slider broadcast of the year. Despite COVID, we have persevered and are working hard to achieve our goals.
We would like to congratulate 2022 to 2023 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Adrian Carvajal. Mr. Carvajal is an 8th grade science teacher, football coach, and tutor. He started teaching 18 years ago and has been teaching at Slider for 8 years. He is very helpful and can lend a hand to anyone in need.
I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm always looking out for everybody, and I'm trying to help out everything I can do here. So I really appreciate all of you guys.
I remember Adrian because he was like one of the first people to come and welcome me to the campus. And I think that says a lot about people because they kind of get a feeling for where you're at as a person, because he's a phenomenal 8th grade science teacher. He's part of multiple committees. He's a coach. He's helping with COVID rapid testing. And we didn't have to come to Adrian and ask him. He comes to us. And that's what we're always looking for in people, is wanting to go the extra mile, because that's hard to find in an interview. So I just wanted to congratulate Adrian and say thank you. I wanted to thank his family.
I would have never made it. He can break down a concept, and he has a video like everything.
Mr. Gonzalez 7th grade class presented a song about the Bill of Rights. Students had to sing the first 10 amendments.
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 Amendments. Amendments.
We start with our right to speak, then our right to bear arms. We can't quarter our soldiers, we're allowed to stay secure. We can remain silent.
Small town. Number 5, the right to process of law, freedom from self-incrimination, and double jeopardy.
Number 6, rights of accused persons, right to speedy and public trial.
Number 7, right to trial by jury in civil cases.
8, freedom of excessive bail, cruel and unusual punishment too.
On Monday, January 17th, students celebrated Martin Luther King Day. Throughout his life, King fought for human rights and he was against racism.
Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
Join us in welcoming our new nurse, Miss Samantha Lacone. Miss Lacone previously worked at a hospital before becoming a school nurse. We are glad you're here.
My name is Samantha Licon. I came to Slider Middle School because there was a job opportunity and took it. It's very welcoming here and very nice. The role as a nurse can positively affect the community here at Slider by helping everyone stay safe and healthy, especially during this pandemic.
The Cyber Stallions scored 12th place in the robot performance. We beat high schoolers and early college students. Overall, we scored 7th place in New Mexico Best Competition.
We presented a robot that can clean out construction sites. Our team was on a live presentation about this robot. We did well and placed 9th.
Mrs. Kern's advanced theater students created and presented novellas, which are dramatic Spanish language soap operas.
Oh no, el diablo!
¡No! ¡Feliz cumpleaños!
¿Quién hace el diablo?
Feliz Navidad! You're done for! Ah!
Elisa. more about this. Don't you? Don't you? She does. Ella sabe. Es mentirosa. Believe me. Mi amiga. How could you? It was all a lie. It wasn't. I'm sorry. It had to be done. And I'll get my revenge now. You're alive! Don't kill her! I've been alive, and it's too late. Adios! Adios y farewell.
Welcome to History Minute, where we discuss American history, world history, and current events. Let's dive in.
The crowd are using munitions against us. The chilling cry of a police officer urgently requesting help.
What you just saw was over 1,000 protesters breaking into the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. They caused $30 million in damages and over 700 people were arrested and charged. 74 people have been sentenced to prison for up to 3.5 years for assault. 50 Capitol police officers were injured and 5 people died.
This relates to the First Amendment of the Constitution, which is the freedom of speech. This right allows people to speak and protest constitutionally, meaning there are limits to how far they can protest and what they can say publicly. This example of domestic terrorism does not fall under the protection of the First Amendment because it did resort to violence instead of a peaceful protest. A peaceful protest would include a non-violent action. An example of this includes Martin Luther King and his followers walking to work for 382 days rather than taking the bus, or boycotting the entire transit system in Montgomery, Alabama. This resulted in African Americans no longer being forced to sit in the back of the bus.
Congratulations to the 7th grader Bianca Torales, who won 3rd place in the middle school science fair in biomedical and health science.
My science fair project was, which baby food brand contains the most glucose? In my conclusion, I found that baby food brand 2 had the most glucose.
The Slider track team recently competed in their first meet of the season against 4 other schools. Several stallions scored points for the team.
Outstanding athletes including Lynn Sanchez, who won both 100 and 200 meter runs. Jonah Hurd won the 800 and 1600 meter runs and led his relay team to victory. Oscar Zabula won the 7th grade 800 meter runs, while Jose Fernandez won the 300 meter hurdles. DeAndre Donacio came in first place 110 meter hurdles, and Andrea Herrera won the discus and placed 3rd in the 200 meter run.
Come support the Stallions at their next track meet.
We hope you enjoyed our first stories of the new year. Don't forget to come out and support our track team. Have a happy new year and stay well, Stallions.